Hi everyone, Shauna Carpellis here with California Bar Style. I had to jump on the computer this morning and make this video, even though, see these bags? I am in the midst of helping my 45 or so applicants prepare for the July 17 exam coming up in a few weeks. And it's been quite the week of tutoring and pep talks and making sure that everybody's individual needs at this point are met. Aside from that, we have breaking news coming out of, well, I've read this on Above the Law. Not too many news sources are reporting this yet. I'm sure it's going to come out in the LA Times this week at some point. I think the Daily Journal is also reporting that the California Supreme Court has taken it upon themselves, has ripped away the California State Bar's authority to set the score for the California bar exam. I am shocked. I am confused. I don't know if any other jurisdiction in this country has had such an experience. We are seeing so much change from the California bar becoming a 2-day exam. And now with all the deans that have petitioned at the same time, waiting to see what the examiners are going to do with this petition for the new score. And then we have the state Supreme Court in California ripping that out of the examiner's hands, basically, and saying, or the state bar's hands, and saying, we're not going to wait for you. You're taking too long. We're going to set the standard of the scoring for the bar in California. And I don't really know why. I don't know why they couldn't be a little bit more patient. The deans only petitioned and brought this whole issue to the forefront not even 6 months ago. So I think it would take time for the state bar to reevaluate. I mean, on the flip side, I do think that the score is definitely going to go down at least a little bit. So that will be good for applicants that are coming really close, and people shouldn't be failing by a few points. It's just, or really failing at all, but those that are coming really close will have that extra edge if the score does go down. But basically, this is what we know. We know that the California Supreme Court now will be setting the scoring. We don't know if that will be appealed. I'm assuming that we probably will have an appeal, and the state bar is not going to take this lightly and is probably pretty pissed off about it. The second thing that we know is that the California Supreme Court is allegedly going to release a new scoring range for passing with about September of this year. So within the next 3-4 months, we should see a new scoring coming out from the California Supreme Court. With that being said, what we also know, I hope you're still with me, is that the score that comes out in September will likely be applied retroactively to the July examinees taking the exam this July 2017. So what does that mean for you? Well, if you're taking July 2017, we kind of don't know what your passing range has to be, especially regarding the multiple choice, because that seems to be the main issue. Hold on tight. Call me for any questions. And put your comments below. I want to know what you think about this. What do you think about the state Supreme Court? Does the state Supreme Court have the authority? Have they exceeded their authority? We need probably to know a lot more as to why they did it. I'm sure they have somewhat of a valid reason to have been so abrupt in setting, I think this is pretty much unprecedented from what I know, and taking the authority out of the State Bar of California and putting it in their own hands to determine the scoring. I'm just going to stay tuned, get out my popcorn, and keep watching, and I will keep you guys apprised of any developments. If you know anything, if you have a great article to post about it, if you have comments or thoughts, I would really like some engagement here because I am really shocked by this story, and I will definitely follow up soon. So put your comments below, reach out to me personally, and let's keep track of this so that we know for future applicants and those taking July what they really should expect with all these changes going on. I hope you have a great day. I look forward to hopefully preparing you potentially in the future and really just being on top of what's going on, and not just being a bar prep, but also being within the times. So again, if you have any questions or comments, please post them below. Talk to you later and have a great day.